Quarterback Alex Murray scored on a one-yard keeper in the first quarter, but the Stevenson School football team fell 296 to visiting San Lorenzo Valley in the team's Mission Trail Athletic League Mission Division game Saturday. Connor Adams recorded 3 sacks for the Pirates 24-13 and Daniel Garrett and Logan Patawi made interceptions. Stevenson hosts Scotts Valley on Saturday at 2 p.m. Late Friday King City 49, Pacific Grove 0. The MTALM is making its final season memorable. With 2 weeks left in league play, 3 teams sit within a half game of each other at the top of the standings. One of them is King City, who ended a 5-year losing streak to Pacific Grove. The Mustangs, who haven't won a league title since 1982, are 41 and hold a half-game lead. Soledad 31 and Scotts Valley 31. King City beat Soledad, but has a loss to the Falcons. It will close the league season next Saturday at Carmel 44-22. A win by the Mustangs clinches no worse than a share of the title. Soledad and Scotts Valley still have 2 league games left. The next game is huge regardless, King City coach Mac Villanueva said. Our mindset is we're trying to make the playoffs. It has been 10 years since King City made a trip to the postseason. The 49-point eruption was a season high for King City, who started the season without quarterback Tommy Stevens, who tore his MCL and ACL in the Jamboree. Luis Luna, Stevens' replacement, tossed a pair of touchdown passes to Luis Briceño and ran 30 yards for a touchdown. We started running the offense like Tommy was out there, Villanueva said. We had to give him up to speed. We feel Luis is where he should be now. We demand a lot from our quarterback. Clay Barbary added touchdown runs of 4 and 5 yards for King City, who is undefeated at home this year at 40. We came out and executed really well in the first half with our first units on both sides of the ball, Villanueva said. We wanted to see how good we could be. Pacific Grove started the game with just 17 players. An injury had them playing with 16 to start the second half. Palma 48, North Salinas 6. The Chieftains have battled back into the postseason picture with their second straight lopsided win in Monterey Bay League Gablin Division play. Advertisement Palma 44-32 has won 3 of its last 4 games. Next week will be a good gauge to see where we're at, Palma coach Jeff Carnazzo said. Palma will travel to face Seaside 53-23. The Chieftains sit in 4th, 1 game in front of Seaside. Only 4 teams are assured of a playoff spot out of the MBLG. We're in playoff mood now, Carnazzo said. We feel we have to win out to make the playoffs. Palma HASNT missed the postseason in 32 years. Grant Sargent tossed 3 touchdown passes, connecting with Casey Edwards on an 88-yard scoring strike and Dominic Scatini on scoring passes of 33 and 19 yards. We're getting there, Carnazzo said. We still have a long ways to go. I've been saying all year we are gaining experience on the job. Peter Powers came in and promptly hit Zachary Taylor on a 9-yard touchdown pass, the first time in 2 years that Palma has had 4 touchdown passes in a game. Anthony Villegas had touchdown runs of 27 and 28 yards for Palma while John Bering added a 10-yard touchdown run. Anthony is evolving into a pretty good back, Carnazzo said. John was big on defense. It's been a challenge, but a fun challenge. You're seeing the growth and maturity. We're becoming more of a physical football team, in the mood of past Palma teams. Salinas 42, MVC 16. The Cowboys won their 5th consecutive game as quarterback Brett Reed accounted for 4 touchdowns. He decided 4 weeks ago he wasn't going to worry about anything anymore and play his heart out, Salinas coach Steve Zank said. Reed tossed touchdown passes to Kelly McDermott and Keyshawn Tabor and added a 42-yard touchdown run and a career-best 92-yard scoring run. You know what's funny is we're not a runner quarterback team, Zank said. Reed finished with 183 rushing yards for Salinas. He has 7 rushing touchdowns and 9 scoring strikes this fall, 7 in the last 2 games. I was more worried how we'd respond after playing 2 big games, Zank said. We didn't play our best ball. But we played pretty well. Mike Cortez and Richie Cerda also rushed for touchdowns for Salinas, who chalked up 320 rushing yards. Nathan Martorella recorded 2 more sacks for Salinas while Noah Habes and Isaiah Brown both had 1. Our defense leads the way for us, Zank said. We don't give up anything for free. Our offense feeds off our defense. Alisal 48, North County 6. The Trojans strengthened their grip on a potential playoff spot with their 5th win in their last 6 games. Alisal 54-41, who has won 4 straight, can lock up second place in the MBL's Pacific Division with a win next Friday over Pajaro Valley 17-04. If we take care of our business, we'll secure a playoff spot, Alisal coach Cesar Chaidez said. Alisal hasn't been to the postseason 5 years. It has made just 4 appearances in 52 years and has never won a playoff game. We're aware of the history of the program, Chaidez said. Andrew Marquez produced his 19th touchdown of the year for Alisal. Francisco Rosales, Anthony Vasquez, Thomas Martinez and Dorian Segovia all scored for Alisal. They guys in the trenches did beautiful work tonight, Chaidez said. They're using their technique. When I see Serge, it's a beautiful sight to see. Jerry Perez scored North County's only touchdown. Gonzalez 28, Greenfield 14. After an 0-6 start, the Spartans won their second straight game as Raul Morales tossed 2 touchdown passes and rushed for 1. Morales connected with Peyton Flores on a pair of touchdown passes and rushed for a 1-yard score for Gonzalez. Seth Mays added a touchdown run for the Spartans. Andy Hernandez's 42-yard touchdown run got Greenfield to with 2,114 in the fourth quarter. He also connected with Isaac Pius on a 15-yard touchdown pass. Seaside 33, Alvarez 12. The Spartans built a 190 halftime lead and never looked back in keeping their postseason hopes alive. Seaside 53-23 will host Palma next Friday. The Spartans are sitting in the 5th spot in the MBLG. Only the first 4 teams are assured of a playoff spot. Daniel Sayer started at quarterback for the first time all year and rushed for a 21-yard touchdown on the opening series. DeMarcus Hawkins added a touchdown to give them a 160 lead in the first 5 minutes of the game. Watsonville 42, Monterey 21. The Wildcats kept their postseason hopes alive, improving to 52 on the season. The Toreadores took an early 70 lead on a touchdown run from Janias Thomas, and held a 147 lead in the second quarter. Watsonville responded by scoring the game's next 35 points to open up a 4,214 cushion. The loss dropped Monterey to 35, eliminated them from postseason contention.